everybody, welcome to Bite-Sized Scratch. Today we're going to make a little game to show you how variables work. This is pretty simple, but also pretty fun. So I'm going to get rid of the cat because for this game I want to use a bat. So I'm going to click on the garbage can, I'm going to choose a new sprite, and I'm going to find the bat. And for the backdrop, I think I'm going to go to the forest. So I'm going to click on outdoors and find the woods. Okay, so the game we're going to make is that when you click on the bat, you score a point. First, we're going to do the event. When the green flag is clicked, I want the bat to move its wings. The bat has different costumes where you can see the wings in a different position. So like this. So we'll go back to the code, and then I'm going to do a forever loop because I want the bat to always move. Forever, go to looks and switch costume. We're going to set it to the first one. Sometimes it's hard to find things. Switch costume. I'm going to start with the first pose, which you can see right here. That's bat A. Then I'm going to put in a wait block because if we don't, it's really hard for us to see it actually happen. I'm going to do 0.2 seconds or 0.2 seconds, and then I'm going to change the costume again. Switch costume to bat B, and then again a wait block because otherwise we won't be able to see it. 0.2 seconds. Now when I click the green flag, the bat will move its wings forever. So to remember what I'm doing, I'm going to add a comment. So I right click on the top, click add comment, and I'm going to say bat wings moving, so we can remember what we did. And I'm going to minimize that. You can also drag it around. Not really working right now. Oh, when you open it up, you can move it to different places. Bat wings moving. Now I could put the code under here, but I like to have it separate. So I'm going to do another when green flag clicked to make the actual bat move and to add a score. So here's the thing where we're going to add a variable. So we're going to go to variables and make a variable. We're going to give it a name, score, and click OK. Now you see this variable right here, and it's here on the screen so you can keep track. So I'm going to set the score to 0 when we start. I'm going to drag this block, set my variable to 0, click on the little arrow and select score, so that when we start the game we have 0 points. I'm going to set the rotation of the bat to left, right. If I don't do that, the bat's going to turn upside down and act really weird when it's bouncing off the edge. Then I want the bat to forever move, and it's going to move 5 steps. So I have to move 10 steps, change that to 5. Then I'm going to turn it 2 degrees. And then if it's on the edge, I want it to bounce back. So if it hits the end of the window, I don't want it to go out of the window, I want it to come back. So here under motion is if on edge bounce. I put that in there. And now when I click the green flag, the bat moves, and every time he hits the end of the screen, he comes back. So this part, I'm going to make a comment, so right click, add comment. These are blocks for moving the bat. Put that up here. Drag that down a little bit. Okay. Now, when I click on the bat, I want something to happen. So I'm going to go back to events, and I'm going to find the when this sprite clicked. When this sprite clicked, I want to hear a sound, and it seems like the bat is coming with the owl sound, so we're just going to keep it like that. When I click him, I'm going to hear the sound. Then I'm going to switch the costume to bat C, and I'm going to change the score. So now I go back to variables, and I'm going to say dragging change my variable by 1, change my score by 1 to add points. So this block, I'm going to add a comment to say score and sound blocks. This can come in handy later if you don't remember what exactly all the code is for. In this case, it's pretty simple, but when you get more complicated code, it's very good to comment it. So now this is all there is to the game. So I'm going to click the green flag. The bat is going to move and flap its wings, and then when I click it, you can see the score go up. And you can hear a little sound. So that's a little introduction to variables. I will make a part 2 to add some more action to it, like what happens if you score 10, do you win the game, or does something else change? I'm not sure yet what, but I will show you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Oh, before you do, click on save, give it a name. So I'm going to call it bat clicker, and I'm going to say click on share. So I'm going to write in the instructions, click on the green flag to start, click the bat to score points. Oops, score points. Now this idea, I got it from YouTube, and this was made by someone under the scratch name Always Computing. So I'm going to say thanks to Always Computing for this great idea. And then I'm gonna add it to my studio, and I have a lot of studios, but I can't find my bite-sized. And that's it. And I hope you liked it. If you do, please subscribe and come back for the next episode where we add some more stuff to the bat clicker.